I know why she's like this. I know exactly why she's like this. But the fact that she is like this is driving me crazy. Hello, beautiful besties. My name is Bailey. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we like to read a little bit. So here's the thing. I meant to film an intro to this reading vlog whenever I started the reading vlog, but alas, I forgot. So now we are halfway through the TBR for the month and I'm just now filming this, but that's okay. Okay, we're here, we're doing it, we're getting shit done. If you haven't seen my January TBR video, I got all of the book besties to pick a book for my January TBR. So we have Larry, Mariana, Laura, and Emmy. They each chose a book or books to put on my January TBR, and we are making our way through them. We're gonna go over what everybody picked really quickly, and then we can let the reading vlog commence. We can read. So, Laura picked Blood of Hercules. This is Greek mythology, why choose, supposed to be really, really funny, and the audiobook is supposed to be very, very good. And then Mariana picked The Witch Collector by Carissa Weeks. I have in fact picked this up twice, but Softy and F both times. So she is making me read this specifically because she wants me to read City of Ruin after. I think I'm gonna save this for the end of the month. Then we have Riftborn. Emmy chose this one. And this is a romantasy with elves and magic and all of those things. It's a fantasy romance. And then we have Larry chose the Addicted series because I read this one, the first one, a long time ago and I hated it. But it's one of her favorite series of all time. So she's making me try again. Now, I don't know if I'm going to read this one or this one first, because I've already read this one and I don't know if I wanna go back and reread it. I remember things that happened, and if I have any questions, I can just ask the girls. So yeah, in this video, we're gonna be reading every single one of these, and I hope that you enjoy it. So let's get to it. Let's read some words on paper. Okay, so it is currently 7:49 p.m. on January 1st. Happy New Year. We are going to start my January TBR tonight, and I think the one that we're going to start with is Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Jasmine Mass. This is a Greek mythology fantasy romance. Why choose? I'm very excited about this one. I think I'm going to tandem read it with the audio. I have been eyeballing this one for a very long time. This was Laura's pick, so thank you, Laura. I love anything to do with Greek mythology. Probably also going to download the Kindle version of this. So if I get uncomfortable reading the physical copy, I will just, oh my God. I'm gonna have 3 copies of the same book, audio, Kindle, and physical. So that should be fun. Let's just dive right in. Good morning, it is the next day. It is January 2nd at 6:47 a.m. I am about to head to work, but I did want to update everyone. I read last night for quite some time. I am now 108 pages in. I say quite some time. I go to bed at 10 p.m. on weeknights because if I don't have a schedule, I go crazy. But I'm really enjoying this so far. My thoughts, without spoiling anything. So obviously we know it's Greek mythology inspired. So basically she is an orphan. She has foster parents. She also has a foster brother that she's protected. Her foster mother died because she was killed by a Titan. She was not a nice woman anyways. And then her foster father was sent to jail because she lied and said, hey, he killed my foster mother because he was abusive. As you should. Then her and her foster brother had to live on their own in cardboard boxes until she was 19. Don't know what's going on with her brother, but she gets informed she has magic. She gets to compete in these Olympian games that happen every 3 years or so, I think. I'm still kind of learning everything, but it's very interesting. And I really love her inner monologue. She is so funny and she hates men and it is so funny. And she has I think it's like a familiar. Like if she was a witch, it would be a familiar. It's a snake that is invisible to everyone but her. So I'm loving it. I just wanted to update you guys before I went to work today. Sad face, because I just want to read all day. I'm having so much fun. If you're wondering if you should pick this up, you should. Okay, well, as of right now, you should. I will keep you updated. Okay, so I did not film last night. It is currently Friday now, the 3rd of January, but I am, however, 258 pages into Blood of Hercules. And when I tell you, I am loving this book. The FMC, she says, where is it? I don't know what page it is, but she says a man was talking, so I stopped listening. I love her. Okay, she's so funny. The dark humor that she has is phenomenal. So far, Chiron, the ferryman, Charon. I don't know words, okay? Words are hard. I'm obsessed with Greek mythology and I still can't pronounce half of the names. Anyways, he's my favorite, the ferryman, the one that's a little bit unhinged. I think they're all a little bit unhinged. Patro is getting on my nerves. That man will not be quiet. I do, however, like Achilles because he doesn't speak. And then there's Augustus, and Augustus, I like him too. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, so I'm not gonna say too terribly much, but if you love Greek mythology and you love a slow burn, because here's the thing, there is nothing burning so far. And I'm still loving it, I'm still eating it up. So if you love a slow burn, I will be reading tonight. I'm probably about to settle in here shortly and read some more, so let's get to it. Good morning. I have officially finished Blood of Hercules. I finished it on Kindle last night. I think this was a 5-star read for me. Here's the thing though, I am a slut for Greek mythology. Percy Jackson awoke in my love whenever I was a kid for Greek mythology, and anytime I read it, I love it every single time. I really enjoyed that this was more of a slow burn. I'm obsessed with this. Laura, you did so good. I'm so happy with it. So it is a why choose, but the why choose isn't really why choosing that much yet, because like I said, it was a slow burn. You really don't get much romance in this one. You get obsession, but you don't get much romance, and I really, really liked that. Like, it focused more on her journey, discovering who she is and everything. I don't know, this was so good. This was so funny. This was so interesting. The storyline was just, I wasn't bored, not for a second. So I really think this is gonna be 5 stars. This is a vibes 5 stars book. For sure. Was it the most well-written book I've ever read? No, but did I have such a fun time? Abso-freaking-lutely. Here's the thing about me. I don't actively seek out why choose books, but I also don't hate them. You know what I mean? I am going to drink my coffee and wake up, check my email and do all of those things. And then I will get back with you later on once I wake up a little bit more, and we will talk about what other book we're starting today from the TBR. This is going so well. If the rest of these books turn out to be as good as this one, it's gonna be such a good reading month. Also, I am going to be doing a full recap of every single, like more of a review of each of these books at the end of this vlog, just so that you know. Just know for now that this is 5 stars. Okay, what are we going to read next? So our choices are The Witch Collector Addicted series, the first 3, or Riftborn. I think I might read Riftborn, but I'm not really sure. I know that it's not gonna be The Witch Collector, so we can just put that there. What am I in the mood for? You know what I like to do whenever I can't decide? We are going to look on Goodreads at the reviews. Sometimes I like to do this. Sometimes I like to go in blind, but I'm really kind of torn because I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Okay, so of course, Emmy rated it 4 stars. She said it was very fun and she wanted more. Brutal cliffhanger ending. If you liked Metal Slinger, Fourth Wing, Neverkeep, Avalon Towers, or even Spark of the Everflame, I think you would like this. So fun, gave you everything you needed. It's fast paced. Lots of my mutuals rated this 3 to 5 stars. So that's promising. And I just don't know if I'm ready to get back into this yet. I think we're gonna go with Riftborn. Yeah, okay, Riftborn it is. Emmy, I'm excited. Laura did so good with Blood of Hercules. Perfect. I'm excited for Bestie Emmy's read. This one is 20 years after a rebellion branded her an outcast, Fia Riftborn navigates a city rife with prejudice so deep it's often deadly, but she harbors a secret, one that would paint an even larger target on her back, a hidden power within her that is growing, threatening to destroy everything she built for herself. Ooh, up here. He was striking in a cold-blooded kind of way, like his beauty was tinged with poison, unassuming, alluring, even. Oh, there's no comma after alluring. I brought my eyes up to meet his, Fia Riftborn. The words dripped from his lips like blood from a dagger. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh, I'm excited. Let's get into it. Hello. Okay, so we have a Riftborn update. I am now, let's see, 180 pages in. I'm about halfway through. I started it last night. I've been reading quite a bit today. It's good. I'm not sucked in like I was with Blood of Hercules though, and that's okay. So basically what I'm grasping from this is that our FMC, her entire country, was taken over and the people were killed and all of these things, and now they had to move to the Conqueror's land, and they are kind of hated on. Not kind of, they really are. The Riftborn people, they are like scum to the she people. I think that's how you pronounce it. There is a pronunciation guide in the front of this, which I was very thankful for. Yeah, the she people. And that's where all of the Ishi people reside now, which is a race of elven-like beings that have magic, and she is one of them. But her power is a little more complicated, so she like shreds people's minds, which is crazy cool, but she doesn't know how to control it. It only happens whenever she gets emotional, and there's a general, and he has this group of she people. They're like special forces in a way, and he kind of collects them in a way, but I think he's the love interest. So having fun with that. But anyways, he is helping her figure out how to control her powers. That is interesting. I'm loving that. I love the dynamic between her and her sister more. Her sister, her power is kind of like attention to detail. So she's very, very, very good at paying attention to detail, and she knows what's gonna work and what's not gonna work, like that kind of thing, which is actually a really cool power if you think about it. Having somebody in your corner like that, say less. I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. I don't have my phone on me, so it's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that. Hold please, I'm gonna go grab my phone. Okay, I'm back. It is 5:54. We are making our way through this TBR, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. So I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. If I don't, then I'll finish it tomorrow. Let's read the damn thing. Okay, so I did in fact finish this book last night, but I had to go to work. So I had to go to sleep, and then I had to go to work today. And now I'm here, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. This bookmark, ignore it. I read the rest on Kindle. I rated this book a 3.5 star. This was fun. Once I got about 50% of the way in, I ended up having a really, really good time. I'd say 40%. The storyline really picked up. It lagged for me in the beginning, but that could have just been a me problem, like a mood problem, you know? It very well could have been. It does end on a cliffhanger, but it's, in my opinion, it's not super brutal. I don't know. I feel like if it was a 5-star read, then it would have been brutal, but it wasn't that brutal to me. All in all, this was fun. This was a typical romantasy vibes book. Now, the MMC did start to shock me with how much I ended up liking him towards the end. So there is that. Go into it knowing that. And there is spice. There is a little bit of spice. It's not overly spicy though at all. And it is a very slow burn. So all in all, 3.5 stars, had a good time, would recommend if it sounds good to you, for sure. I didn't grab my next book. We're gonna decide what we're gonna read. Actually, I'm lying to you. I've already decided what I'm gonna read next. Let me go grab it. Okay, I'm back. Hello. So we are going to read the Addicted series next, the first 3 books. Now, here's the thing. I have decided I'm not going to read Addicted to You again because I have already read this. So we're gonna start with Ricochet. I got triggered a lot in this one. I did not really like it at all. That's why I haven't picked up the rest. So I feel like if I reread this, I would not love it again, and it would make me not want to pick the others up. And I don't want to do that to myself. I remember things that happened. I've got the besties to tell me what happened so they can remind me, and we can start off here on their healing journey. Plus, this is like super short. We're gonna start with Ricochet. I probably won't pick this up until after I get back from Pilates this evening. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm scared. And I'm ready to meet Connor Cobalt eventually again. I also feel like there's another MMC, the other guy. Can't remember his name. Reich? I could be wrong, but that's who Larry said she thinks I'm gonna love the most, so I have to get through these so that I can get to everybody else's books. I am so proud of us. Okay, we are making our way through this TBR like it's nobody's freaking business. Nobody's freaking business. Let's get it done. Did I just start Ricochet? Yes. Am I like 4 pages in? Yes. Am I about to annotate already? This is my annotation bag, by the way, you guys. It says slow burn or smut. The answer is always slow burn, in case you were wondering. But I forgot how hard these books are gonna hit me. What color is Ricochet? Purple. We need purple tabbies. There's blue, green, purple. Found purple. I think these are going to be perfect. So we are going to annotate. Do I have pens? I think I have pens. I do have a pen. Wonderful. That's a highlighter. That's not a pen. A purple pen. Perfect. We are annotating. Hi, it is officially the next day. I just got home from work not too long ago. I wanted to give an update. So I didn't get to read that much last night, but I am about 100-ish pages in. This is the second book in the series, right? Lily is not my favorite FMC, but I feel for her. You know, like she is been going through it, right? What is giving me life in this book, however, is Connor and Rose's interactions. I love them. Also, I'm really liking Daisy, like the side action we're getting from Daisy. I have tabbed. I'm gonna read you all the things that I have tabbed. Are you ready to feel? Because I'm ready to feel. It says, one day, I hope we'll get there. Hope. That's all I have to go on right now. It's my driving force. It's literally what keeps me standing. I also tabbed, our I love yous encompass years of heartache, of hurt, of laughter, and pain. You can really feel how much Lily loves Lo in this book. Like in the last book, yes, you could feel it, but I feel like in this one, She is really leaning into her love for Lo and allowing that to heal her a little bit. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'll probably finish this tonight. I'm just gonna read tonight. So that's my update. I'm gonna eat some dinner and then I am going to be seated and paying attention. I have an update. We are 152 pages in. My eyes started to strain, so I had to switch to my Kindle. As we know, I already have bad eyesight, so don't want to make it worse. I am starting to like Lily, which was not on my 2025, I almost said 2024, bingo card. That's actually crazy. And I know that Reich and Daisy, Daisy's her little sister, are going to, they're like a couple for in the future. But I'm really hoping that she is at least 18 when that happens, because she's 15 right now and they have banter, but it's not like cringy, like, oh my God, this is gross kind of banter. It's like, oh, there's gonna be something there in the future, you know? But he's a rock climber. I have my eye on you, Reich. I have my eye on him. Lo is still in rehab, so there's that. I did tear up at a part when her mother was being very mean to Rose, her older sister, and that really got me. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna continue to read for the rest of the night, and then I will probably update you guys tomorrow because I'm about to like binge read. Hi, hello. A little reading update for you. I just realized that my book is under my camera. Okay, let's rectify this. I feel like I'm not close enough to you. Let me get closer. We are closer now. Let's talk, because I finished Ricochet last night. I want to give you my thoughts. I did start Addicted for Now. That's upside down. I am 40 pages in thus far. Ricochet, I rated 3.5 stars. Am I starting to like this series? Yes. Yes, I am. I am loving the crumbs from the other siblings and their love interests. Okay, I think that's what really is getting me. Also, the fact that Lily is somehow becoming a little bit more likable to me. A little bit. She's not as annoying as she was in book 1. I'm feeling things. I am such a hater of the first book. I feel like whenever I read it, it was the wrong time. Because typically I love character growth. You know, I love shitty characters that turn amazing and that you become obsessed with. And that is what Lily and Lo are doing. I do really like Lo. Lily just gets on my nerves a little bit, but that's okay. We continue. I did tell y'all that the whole Daisy and Reich thing kind of gave me a little bit of the ick, but I was informed that they won't get together until she is older. So that is good news. Yay! Anywho, but I did start Addicted for Now last night, and I'm loving Lo being back in the picture. I have a feeling that this is going to hurt me. And then once I finish this, I'm going to pause this series and read The Witch Collector. But for now, we're gonna read this. So tonight is hair wash night. I need to go wash my hair and cook some dinner, and then we're gonna settle into read, because for me, I use reading as a reward at the end of the night. Otherwise, I will put all of my responsibilities off to the side. So, ADHD. Okay, so here's the thing. I have been very, very busy the past 2 days, and I just want to read. I've only wanted to read. I've gotten to read a little bit today, and I am a little over halfway into Addicted for Now. This has taken me longer than normal to finish just because I've had so much to do. But we are seated, we are paying attention. I am avoiding everything. I should be editing, I should be cleaning, I should be doing a lot of different things, but instead I'm here reading with you guys. Updates on how I'm feeling so far with Addicted for Now. They're in Mexico right now, and Daisy and Reich are kind of giving me a little bit of ick still. I understand that she's 16 and she's acting older than she is because she's a high fashion model, you know, whatever, she looks older. That's all fine and good, but it's getting a little weird. I know I have been told that it's not gonna stay weird, like nothing happens until she's older. Lily is making progress. I'm very, very, very proud of her. I think Lo is struggling more than he's letting on. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this right now. I'm hoping to finish this today. I've got a pretty good chunk of it left, but it's not that much. So if I can just focus and not let my ADHD get the best of me, we can read. Nobody is as shocked as I am that I am liking this, because I was book 1's #1 hater. So this is crazy. So let's read. Ugh! Daisy's about to piss me off. She's about to make me so mad. What? Why is she? I know why she's like this. I know exactly why she's like this. But the fact that she is like this is driving me crazy. So I have officially, that doesn't need to be in there. I have finished Addicted for Now. I rated this book 4 stars. Round of applause. because that's crazy. I have officially finished Larry's pick for January. Didn't read this one, read these two. So recap, 3.5, 4 stars. 3.5, 4 stars. I really, 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 really enjoyed these. I was very, very shocked that I really, really, really enjoyed these. My thoughts on the end of this without giving spoilers is that I am so proud of Lily and Lo for how far they've come. I loved all the little tidbits. I loved the growth. I was shocked at the end of this book. I was shocked at who blackmailed. I was shocked. Shook it. I was like, what is going on? I did not see it coming at all. That was really, really good. It was so good, in fact, that I'm not going straight into Mariana's read yet, but I am reading Kiss the Sky. I just wanted to meet Connor Cobalt, okay? I just wanted to meet Connor Cobalt. I'm so sorry. But I will pick up The Witch Collector after Hot House Flower. That is the plan. I just wanted to give a quick update. I love this. I love this. I will give a full review at the end of the vlog. So good. Larry, I owe you. Wow. Ow! Fuck! Ow. Why am I so clumsy? That's gonna bruise. Anyways, great, wonderful, fantastic. We'll get back to the vlog whenever I read The Witch Collector. All right, guys, it is time for the next book on my January TBR. This is Mariana's pick, The Witch Collector by Carissa Weeks. Now, I've said it before. I think I've said it in this vlog. It has been a little bit since I have updated the vlog because I took a break from reading what was on the TBR. I have soft DNF'd this book twice because I wasn't in the mood for it both times. So what I did so that I don't soft DNF it again is I downloaded the audiobook so that I can tandem read it. I always have the audio going if it's a book like this where it's gonna take me a minute to get into it. Really, her goal with me reading this is for me to read the second book. Okay, so that's her plan, Mariana's plan. I'm gonna be so honest, I think it just has a slow start because so many people love this book. So I'm hoping that I will get to that point. She did read me some quotes last night from the MMC, Alexis, and down bad already, even though I haven't even met him yet. So I'm very excited to read more. That is what we are going to be doing this evening. I will keep you guys updated. Let's get into it. Hi, it is the next day. Okay, I got 114 pages into The Witch Collector. Let's talk about it. I am loving it. And I wanted to read you a quote that I read last night that had me on my knees for this MMC, okay? He says, "At least the last thing I will ever lay my eyes upon in this long life is a powerful woman of both beauty and fury, a soul delicate yet wild and so deeply moving, even if she does wish me dead. In another life, I would have tried to know her. I would have admired her and read her poems written by my own hand. I would have walked with her through fields of star drops, danced with her in the stream. This is not another life." Excuse me, sir! Hello? He's gonna be trouble. He's gonna be trouble. And I've heard that in the second book, he is in fact he has a way with his words, if you know what I mean. I don't have a feeling of what I'm gonna rate this book yet, but I am enjoying it. I'm having a good time. Going about it with the audio was a good idea. So if you have picked this up and you've been struggling to get through it, try tandem reading it because the audio has, I believe it's dual narration, where his chapters are read by a man and her chapters are read by a woman. It's not duet where they are both in both chapters, but you know, you get the drift. They're traveling right now, so I could get bored, but I'm hoping I don't. I am having a good time so far. So tonight I will be reading after my Pilates class and after eating dinner with my husband, and we'll dive back in and I will let you know how it's going. Hi, hello, I am back. Okay, so we are now 279 pages into The Witch Collector. I have this much left. I am really enjoying this so far. I did highlight some stuff, and if I can open up my Goodreads to show y'all what I highlighted, very excited about this because I am loving this MMC. So there's a part in here, I don't even know where this is at. It's like 30% in, but they're literally fighting with each other, like they're arguing. Not really fighting, but they're arguing. And he goes, "You have fire in you. I don't despise it." Ooh. Alexis, the MMC, he says, "Don't look at me like I'm a freak of nature." And she goes, "You are a freak of nature." I love the sassy, okay? I am having so much fun. Also, the bad guy, the bad god's name in this is like Thanamos. Yeah, I think it's Thanamos. I'm not really sure. But I can't stop calling him Thanos. Okay, I read it as Thanos the first time and now he's Thanos. Okay, he's gonna snap everybody into oblivion. We are really liking it so far. I see the potential. I think I may continue the series after this, but we will see. Who's shocked, really? Mariana picked this book for me. Of course I'm enjoying it. Let's go read. Hello, it is officially January 22nd. And we have finished our January TBR that was picked out by the book besties. I finished The Witch Collector last night and I loved it. But instead of telling you about this now, I'm gonna tell you all of my thoughts about all of them, my ratings, why I rated it that way, all of those things. So we're gonna go in order of how I read them. I started out the month, as y'all know, with Blood of Hercules. This was Laura's pick. I rated this book 5 stars. This was such a good way to start out the January TBR. I was obsessed with this book. Look, a lot of people don't like this for the exact reason that I liked it. The FMC is so funny and so relatable, and she talked in her head a lot like the way that we would, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, a lot of people didn't like that silly, goofy type of humor, but I did. My favorite man is, how did he pronounce his name? Charon? Charon. Yes, it was Charon, and she kept saying Karen. He's my favorite man. He's brooding, he's obsessive, he's a little bit crazy. And then Augustus, the professor, he is my second favorite MMC, followed by Achilles, and then what's his name? I can't even remember his name because I didn't like him that much. Patro. Patro needed to learn how to close his mouth. That man talked way too much. Okay, he was annoying. I am very excited for the second book. The audio for this one was great too. If you have not read it, I highly recommend tandem reading it. I started out tandem reading it, but I ended up reading the rest of it physically. I'm gonna be so honest, this was probably my favorite of the entire month. After Blood of Hercules, I went into Emmy's pick, Riftborn by Greenwich and Lennox. I rated this 3.5 stars. This is a fun, easy romantasy read. If you're looking for something that's pure romantasy, then this is going to be it. The plot was there though. I really, really, really enjoyed the plot. And I also really enjoyed the dynamic of her and her best friend. This was a slow start for me, but once I was in it, I was in it. Okay, I will most likely be reading the second book. I don't know how many books. Is it gonna be a duology? I don't know. But I really did enjoy this. Emmy knows how to pick a romantasy. 3.5 stars. And then after that, I went on to Bestie Larry's pick. We read the first, well, I actually have already read this, so I didn't read this month, but I read these 2 books in the Addicted Calloway series, Ricochet and Addicted for Now. I am gonna have to look back at my ratings because, fun fact, I went on to read Kiss the Sky and Hot House Flower after these because I was in it. I rated Ricochet 3.5 stars and I rated Addicted for Now 4 stars. I was shocked that I started liking Lillian Lowe more, okay? And once I got to the Calloway Sisters series, y'all, I rated Hot House Flower 5 stars. What is happening? What is happening? I did not expect that. I am a Reich and Daisy girl. This was the exact push I needed to get into this series. So we have to thank Bestie Larry for that. I went into these expecting to hate them. I really did. Now, granted, Lily and Lo still definitely get on my nerves. Definitely not as much as they did in the first book, but I have so much love for all of them now. I will be continuing the series, okay? And I will probably end up reading the children's series too as well. The children, yeah, the kids of them. All of them. And then we read Bestie Mariana's pick, the one that I finished last night, The Witch Collector by Carissa Weeks. I told y'all at the beginning of this, and whenever I started this, that I had soft DNF'd this book twice. This was the push I needed. These girls, I swear to God, they know my taste so well. Sometimes I think better than I know myself. But I rated this book 4 stars. How do you go from soft DNFing a book twice to rating it 4 stars? I am definitely going to be reading the second book after my current read. I loved this. Alexis Tybalt, the man, I think that's how you say his last name. The man that you are. The man that you are. I was obsessed with him, okay? And I've heard that the series only gets better from here, and that is exciting. It was still slow to start for sure, but once we were in it, baby. We were in these pages, okay? 4 stars. I loved it. So basically, all of these, every single one of them was a banger. all of them. I enjoyed all of them. I had a good time with. I mean, some more than others for sure, but that also depends on my mood I'm in whenever I go to pick up a book. But we got through them. I am so proud of myself for actually getting through my TBR because I'm such a mood reader, but they picked a good variety, good different types of books, you know? So if you were wondering if you should let your besties pick your TBR, you absolutely should if this is any indication. All in all, it was a great reading month. These girlies know me so well. I know I'm not the best at reading vlogs, but we're gonna be doing more of them, okay? Because practice makes perfect. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed getting to film this entire month for y'all and giving updates on the books and everything like that. It was so much fun. So thank you for watching the reading vlog, okay? As chaotic as it may have been. Yeah, I just appreciate you guys being here. I'm gonna have to do this again. We're gonna have to get the book besties to pick books again because this was a lot of fun. A lot of fun, okay? And it made me stick to my TBR, which is crazy. If you are still here, thank you for sticking around. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all next week.